Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Samantha.
Lisa.
Look at my t-shirt. It's that issue when your V-neck becomes a U-neck.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
I know, right? And sorry, friends of the podcast, you can't see that, but I'm in a bad t-shirt.
And it's maybe okay that they can't.
It's all, it's not a Facebook Live night, so I'm not dressed up. It's just you. It's just you. It's just you.
It's just me.
This look is just for you.
Okay. Well, you know who didn't get dressed up?
Who?
The Groundhogs of the world.
Oh my God. Okay. You know what? I watched a little bit of Ryan and Kelly this morning. Ryan, not excited about the whole Groundhog Day thing. And I think I'm on Team Ryan. And normally I'm not. I'm usually Team Kelly. I think I'm Team Ryan. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm mad at it.
You poo-pooed it?
I'm poo-pooing it. Why do we need it? Why do we need this? Why does it need to be a special day?
Because we need something. It's February. We just went through the hell month of January.
We did.
And we needed, apparently we need a rodent or a varmint or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
To tell us if spring is coming soon.
So a furry rat leaves its hole and is supposed to make the rest of the world just feel better. Or
yes,
a whole hell of a lot worse.
Well, today it made everybody feel a whole hell of a lot worse.
Right. Because spring is not coming.
No, 6 more weeks of winter.
Woo-hoo!
However, Lisa, if you were paying attention,
yes,
there was one animal who stood by themselves.
Oh, I don't think I heard.
Was it Wyerton Willie?
Wyerton Willie
stood by themselves and said, yo, it's an early spring.
So here's what's funny with Wyerton Willie, okay? So Wyerton Willie is from Ontario.
Okay.
So why we live in a province with a football team whose national mascot is a gopher.
It's a gopher.
We can't get Gaynor to come out of his hole for 30 seconds and tell us the weather. Instead, we have to get it from Wyerton Willie. This province hates any advice from Ontario. But when it comes to, but let a furry rat talk about it.
Yeah.
And we're all over that shit like a dirty shirt.
We are, and apparently we are listening to this silly thing
for like hundreds of years.
Yeah. But apparently, even Lucy the lobster was like, "Yo, we got some winter still."
And like, how does Lucy do? What does Lucy see?
I'm not sure.
Is Lucy seeing her? Because I'm assuming Lucy's on the East Coast, is she? Okay, right. So is Lucy the lobster? She's seeing her shadow. Is she seeing her claw?
Her claw.
Right? Does she wake up and her claw's more lubricated so it can snap a little easier? And it's like, oh, that's a spring claw.
Yeah, but it wasn't a spring claw because she also predicted winter still.
I'm more apt to believe the lobster.
I'm more apt to believe
5
out of 6 than just Willie here.
Yeah,
so.
I'm more apt to believe, right, the crustacean from the East Coast as opposed to the furry rat from Ontario spreading all of his wisdom.
Yes.
I'm just saying, right? Dear Gaynor, where are you? Your people need you.
You let us down.
Yeah, right? Your people need you. You haven't worked since when? I don't know, like September. You haven't worked, right? We didn't go to the Grey Cup, so
no, we did not.
Right? Like you haven't worked for a while, Gaynor. Come on.
You know what's really funny is that if anyone had a brain who lived in this province, or at least yes, in this, because I think it hit everybody. That Alberta Clipper.
Yeah.
If that didn't convince you that we are not getting out of winter anytime soon.
Yeah. Like I feel bad for all the groundhogs across Canada because I feel that Mother Nature didn't send a memo, right?
No.
She took care of that for the West on Monday night when she sent the worst storm in 60 years, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. It was
I'm just making that up, but it was one of the worst storms that we've had in such a short amount of time. I did not wake up thinking we were having spring anytime soon.
No, I did not either.
How's your car? Is your car is Betty thinking it's spring?
No, Betty is not thinking it's spring. She did not get her parking stall cleaned
Betty's,
out by...
Betty's a frozen piece of ice right now.
Yes, she is. We didn't get her stall cleaned out because no one indicated that we were getting a quick snow removal the day after the blizzard. So I have to actually go shovel myself out.
Looks
and I'm
like you got some work to do.
So that's fun.
Good thing you got those new winter boots, Samantha.
Yes, I love my new winter boots.
Right?
Thanks
so
for mentioning that.
You'll be able to wear that. You know what they should do? Instead of the whole groundhog thing, they should find a new pet, find a new animal.
You know what they should do? They should find a tortoise.
Yeah, right? Because Jonathan, speaking of tortoise, there's a tortoise somewhere. I don't know where he's from, right? I didn't fact check. Because we don't do that on this podcast.
No, we don't.
Little like Joe Rogan that way, aren't we?
Good.
Right? Get that in there, hey? Okay, but Jonathan, what I do know is Jonathan, the tortoise, just turned 190 years old.
That is one old tortoise.
What the fuck, eh?
What are you doing at 190?
190. Like, what does Jonathan... Dear Jonathan, walk me through your day.
I eat a leaf.
I don't want to have to... no, you're not pooping at 190. I think you stopped pooping.
Yes, you are. You're still going to the bathroom.
You think so?
Yes.
Really?
Clinton Kelly's grandmother turns 102 in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Jonathan's 88 years older than that. 88 years older than Clinton Kelly's grandma.
But Clinton Kelly's grandma still watches football. So I think Jonathan is still doing whatever Jonathan needs to do.
You think so?
Maybe he even has a little like girl on the side.
Well, maybe, right? Maybe I wonder what happens in like the lifespan of a tortoise, because I think that they're very randy.
Well, I think that they like to populate. So, yes.
I think that they do, right? So maybe he does like the first 100 years and then he takes a rest. Brings it back, right? Like the Energizer Bunny, right? Gets recharged and takes a licking and keeps on chicken type of thing, right?
I wonder.
I don't know. Like to me, when I just think just think of the person that maybe named Jonathan, right? Jonathan's original owner potentially could have died 150 years ago.
True that.
Right? Because we didn't live to be that old back then.
No, we did not.
Right? So Jonathan's original daddy could have died. And then you just think, I just think of I remember my grandma Lo, my neighbor grandma Lo, she lived to be 103 or 104, and she was convinced God forgot about her, right?
Oh, yeah.
And she used to say, she said, all I do is I look in the obituaries and I cross another one out of my book. And I'm like, I wonder if Jonathan has an address book. Wonder if Jonathan looks at the obits and goes, oh, God, Sally, only 179. Oh, she still had some life left in her. I wonder what happened to Sally. Right?
Yeah, he's crossing the names out of his turtle book.
Right?
His tortoise book.
Right? Did Sally maybe didn't chew the leaf properly? Maybe took too big of a bite. It must be lonely. That's why I think people like to ride, to me, right? Because they're so big. I want to ride a tortoise and
okay, let's
give
them
serious. Some entertainment.
They're not a circus animal.
Ride a cowboy.
It's not a horse.
But it's could be.
Have you seen people ride a tortoise before? Is this something you've seen?
Samantha, people ride elephants and people go on camel rides. Why can't you strap a person on the hard shell of Jonathan and giddy up cowboy, do one of those, right?
Why would you want to ride a tortoise?
It seems like a cool thing to try.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't think so.
When you were a kid, did you never sit on a big log and just think this is kind of fun?
Yes, but I didn't think it was a tortoise.
Well, I know, but just think if it's a tortoise that can carry you and can walk, ride 'em cowboy. That's what I want to do. Ride 'em cowboy. I want to ride a tortoise.
I want to ride a tortoise.
I want to ride a tortoise, right? Ride 'em cowboy. I want to wear my spurs and like that.
Don't you dare wear spurs when you're riding a tortoise.
Right? But just get their shell. People wear spurs on the horse.
Yes, but that's for a reason. I think a tortoise is actually quite low to the ground. So how far do you think you're getting?
Well, you know what? I feel like we're pretty low to the ground too.
Yes, but okay. No offense. Okay.
Load me up.
I don't know what you've seen a tortoise do, but I've never seen them move fast.
Well,
like
then,
they don't seem like a
safe. No, but that's good. That's our speed, right? It's going to be a safe ride. Chances are we're not going to get hurt.
Well, chances are you're not going to get far. So
yeah, right. And if they're close to the ground, chances are if we fall off, we're not going to fall far. I'm just saying.
You're going to roll off it and hit the ground because the tortoise is like inches from the ground.
Yeah. Ride 'em cowboy. That's what I want to do. Ride 'em cowboy.
Oh.
Right?
They're not that kind of animal.
I don't know. How do you
That's horrible.
I don't know. I'm not saying it to be rude and mean.
You just want to ride a tortoise.
Yeah, right? I just want to ride a tortoise.
Okay. Well, hopefully Jonathan isn't the tortoise you're going to ride. He's 190. He's old.
But maybe that's not old in tortoise years. I don't know.
Oh, God. Please don't anybody dissect a tortoise to figure out how we can capitalize on the length of time a tortoise is alive.
We are not trying to do that. We are not suggesting that. We're not. All I'm saying is I just want to hop. I want to hop on. I want to hop on and ride. Hopping on and ride. That's all I want to do.
Hop on and ride.
Hop on and go for a ride, right?
All right.
Hold tight. I'm going in.
Hat.
I'm going for a ride, right? Yeehaw.
Janie, get your guns.
That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do.
Okay. I think in this world, this is what I'm thinking. Hang on to your hat.
Okay.
There are people who don't like sandwiches.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No,
I think
there's
there
not.
are. I think there are people who don't like sandwiches, even if it's vegan cheese and gluten-free bread and all that kind of stuff.
So like the best, freshest bread.
Yes.
And you think there's people who are like, I don't like sandwiches?
I think there are people who don't like sandwiches. And I'm wondering, do I trust people who don't like sandwiches?
Do people who don't like sandwiches admit that in public?
I don't know.
Like, I get it might not be your favorite food, but come on, right? We are of a, like we grew up with the sandwich.
We are the sandwich generation. We are those kids. We brought a sandwich to school all the time.
Every day.
That was lunch.
Every day. That was your lunch.
They weren't getting creative. They weren't trying to like get your lunch to be exciting. You got a sandwich, you got an apple, and if you were lucky, you got a little bit of a treat.
Right? You might have got a pudding cup.
You maybe got a pudding.
Or you got the fruit cup that spilt everywhere. One or the other.
Or a squeezy juice.
Maybe a squeezy juice. Maybe, right? That was really special though. Right? Yeah, like who wouldn't like us? Like who doesn't like
right?
I get there might be, oh, I don't like certain flavors. I don't like certain types of sandwiches, but come on, a sandwich?
Right?
With all the elements are all lined up, everything's lined up perfectly in place and somebody's still not liking a sandwich?
Right. And then worst of all, what if they didn't like the epitome of a sandwich, the OG of sandwiches, the grilled cheese?
Nobody's not liking a grilled cheese.
Who, like, if they don't like bread and they don't like, you know, cheese, like they don't like a grilled cheese. Who doesn't like a grilled cheese? I'm just saying.
They got no heart.
They got no heart.
They got no heart. And if I can quote Kelly Ripa, don't at me this, right? Don't at me. They got no heart. I'm just joking. I get they have a heart, but they kind of don't have a heart.
Like, there are people who probably, not only do they not like sandwiches, but they really don't even care that they probably are missing out on the best sandwich of all, which is a grilled cheese.
Like, what do they eat on Sunday at lunchtime?
What do they eat with their tomato soup?
Oh. Wow.
Right?
What do they eat at the funeral? When they do the funeral circuit? There's the funeral circuit sandwich, right? There's the egg salad, there's the salmon salad, and there's the tuna fish.
The cucumber salad.
And sometimes the ham, right?
And sometimes the ham.
The ham, right? With the no crusts, right? Like, hi, what are you eating at the funeral? Nothing. They got no heart.
Oh,
they got no heart.
I don't know. I just don't know if we should trust people who don't eat sandwiches. I'm just saying. Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Like we are the sandwich generation.
Yeah, like for me, like I'm picky with my bread. I like really fresh bread.
Well, and then there's the whole non-essential thing for you. So
Girls got to try.
girls got to try.
Girls got to have goals, right? Girls got to have goals.
Okay, but a bigger deal in my world is why aren't we grilled cheesing every sandwich?
Oh my God, somebody posted that picture of the peanut butter and jam sandwich on our Facebook page, and it was grilled cheesed.
Right.
Why are we not having grilled cheesed peanut butter and jam?
Right. And why aren't we doing that to like tomato and bacon and just like throw some cheese in there and just
like a
slathering
turkey? And butter? I'm not talking, don't put it in a panini press. I don't want to press it. That's different. That's a different sandwich than grilled cheesing it.
Right.
Should just be grilled cheese. Like that peanut butter and jam with that little bit overflowing was like, looks so good.
I mean, and warm peanut butter is okay. Like it's
You put it on your toast.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And same with the jam.
Yeah. Right? It looked beautiful. It looked wonderful to me.
Now I'm hungry for a grilled cheese.
But peanut buttered.
But peanut buttered.
You need to peanut butter the grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all, Samantha.
Okay, but I got something else.
Okay.
I was watching.
You are just on a roll.
Well, I feel like I am on a roll.
All right.
I was watching. I have the Much Music channel, and they have the retro '90s or the retro music channel.
Yeah.
And Oh, Mickey, You're So Fine came on.
By Tony Basil.
Yeah, it's a one-hit wonder.
Totally a one-hit wonder that everybody knows.
So what happens to those people?
They make their millions and they fuck off.
They fuck off.
Right? That's what they do, right? They make their millions and they fuck off. But right? Who doesn't want to do that? But
are we left dangling? Like what's wrong with a number one hit and then you never do anything else?
Nothing. Like, do we have to expect more from them? They showed up, they did their job, and boy, they knocked it out of the park. Why do we need anything more? And then they fucked off.
They didn't need to prove anything else.
Nothing, right? Like, you know what I wish Michael Bolton would do that. Like I heard a commercial with Michael. Oh no, it's a new McDonald's commercial. I'm never going to eat a chicken McNugget again because it's Michael Bolton singing, "How am I supposed to live without you?" I'm like, not to the chicken nugget. Not to the chicken nugget, McDonald's.
I haven't seen that one. Oh my God.
Right? There's like only 2 McNuggets left in the box and it's Michael Bolton's voice singing and I'm like, I can't believe you just bastardized the McNugget.
Oh, no, that's not good, hey?
Right? It's like Michael Bolton, right? Super popular in the 80s with his long, creepy hair.
Creepy hair.
And his weird, creepy voice, right? Because it's creepy. He's got a creepy voice. And why do we have to keep brushing him off and bringing him back out every now and then? Remember he was on the dating game show?
Yeah.
What was that? Why? Why are you here, Michael Bolton?
They canceled that. It went away, thank
God. Yeah. He needs to be he should have just been the one hit that went away and never came back. Be proud of your work and fuck off.
Fuck off.
Right? Fuck off, Michael Bolton. And now you're singing a McDonald's commercial.
Yeah. Like even the guys who sang was it Milli Vanilli?
Oh yeah, blame it on the rain.
Right. Even they got they were
a fake one-hit wonder.
But even still, they never tried to come back.
No, right?
From that.
Like the people who did Who Let the Dogs Out? Who? Just one song, right? Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Right? You know, like Baby Shark do. Just the one song, right? That's all that was needed.
You made a lot of money. We're good to go.
We're good to go. You don't need to come up with a sequel to it. Because ain't nobody want to hear it.
Nobody needs to hear that.
Right? So yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with the one-hit wonder whatsoever.
I agree.
I think that it's brilliant, the one-hit wonder. I think those people deserve praise. Okay. Excuse me as I choke on my water. Samantha, we got the Olympics starting on Friday.
Oh.
Can't wait to see how this shit show plays out, hey?
I will sporadically watch it, Lisa.
I heard today that the Chinese, and I'm probably wrong, so again, don't at me, people. I heard today on the news that the Chinese or Beijing people, because they're trying to be so thorough testing for COVID,
yes,
feel that the most efficient test for COVID is, ready for this, an anal swab.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard if they're doing it. I just heard that.
Why are we doing that?
I don't know. And then I didn't hear anymore. So I didn't listen. That's what I like to do, right? I don't want to solve. I don't want to give you all the news. I just want to give you the headline.
Okay.
Let you do with it what you want.
Yes. Okay.
Right? Maybe there'll be people who might Google COVID anal swab. And there might be a great definition. I might do that tonight before I go to bed, right? When I read my news. I don't know. But Blech. I just only saw that. But so we got we have the Olympics starting on Friday,
yes.
And I can't wait. So my question to you, because, I like all the sports and you like the odd sport.
I'm a sporadic sporter.
Yeah, you're a sporadic sporter. You're definitely a sporadic sporter, right? If we were going to be Olympic bobsled 2-woman team.
Oh, dear God.
Who's the person in the front?
Oh, you.
Am I the one in the front? Yay! I was hoping I'd be the one in the front.
Yes, but because it's the person in the back is the one that really gets the sled moving. So
but obviously
I would have to do that.
Right. Because we would have a different approach, right? We wouldn't have the typical stand-up approach because I'm already going to sit in it. We're going to
my God.
We're going to reinvent it. And our approach is just going to be the one woman push, and that's you, right? And I'll sit in the sleigh cheering you on like, "Okay, ready, Sam? 5, 4, 3, 2, go ahead. Sam, 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 Sam." That would be me just cheering you on as you push, push.
Yes.
Because it's way easier for one person to get in than it is for two.
The sled is quite heavy. Yes.
I know, but how awkward. It's a little space and both you and I are going to try and juggle and get in.
I think it's a bad idea. But right? Sure, let's give it a go, shall we?
It just reminds me of like the thought of like us like in a canoe or something. Like I don't think it's going to go well.
I never, ever, ever, ever want to be in a canoe, a boat, anything where you have to participate in getting us to point A to point B.
Right?
I don't want you to have to, especially if it's a car. I only somewhat am slightly terrified. If you're driving, because you're a distracted driver.
Right.
No offense.
Sorry.
But in a boat or anything that requires you to put forth any energy
Didn't one year at the lake, didn't we take out the pedal boat?
No.
We never took out the pedal boat?
No, I refused to.
Okay.
Because I knew that you would make me do everything, and I'm like, I don't have enough energy for both of us.
I'm just going along for the ride, right?
Yes, and that's why I refuse to do anything.
Yeah. So bobsledding, I'm in the front, you're in the back, you're doing all the work, and I'm just there for the ride.
I already knew that I would have to push you. And here's hoping you lose another 20 pounds because you're heavy.
Right. Just to make it a little bit easier, hey?
We're going to put you on a really restricted diet of you don't get to eat anything.
Yeah, get me my fit hoop so I can fit hoop it away.
Maybe tomorrow. It's been delayed because of blizzard.
Oh. The blizzard don't care about my weight, apparently.
Blizzard don't care.
I was watching on the TikTok, more people losing weight.
Oh, dear God. I wish you didn't have TikTok.
Right? More people taking out a link here, taking out a link there.
Oh.
Right? I only use my fit hoop 4 times, and I'm like, nice.
4 times. Yes, Lisa. Oh, and they lost all that weight.
Some people do. I don't know. Some people do, right? It's hard to say. Hard to say, Samantha.
So we're Olympic bobsledders, are we?
We're Olympic bobsledders. I think that's a sport we could do.
I think we would do better as backup singers. No offense.
Really? Hey, you think we're more that?
I think that we could be auto-tuned to half decent as backup singers.
So as backup singers, are we like the doo-wop girls? Like, are we like the ooh?
No,
like
I see us singing with Celine Dion. I see us with like the big ones. Like maybe Adele would take us on tour. Maybe we could be some of her backup singers. We could go to Vegas. That'd be fun.
Rolling in the deep, right?
Yeah, we're not singing that part.
No, but this is the part.
We're doing the harmony.
This is the part we're singing. We're singing this part. You're gonna wish you never had met me. We're gonna do that part for her, right? That's gonna be our part, right? Rolling in the deep. That's gonna be us, right? Yeah. Or we could be Garth Brooks singers. I got friends in low place.
Well, I think
we might even just be singing.
I think we could fit in with Garth because, people are basically yelling his music, so we would be drowned out.
Exactly.
I think we would need to go with the person who has the biggest, loudest crowd so that we would never be heard.
Like, we would have been the best backup singers for, like, stadium anthem rock bands.
Oh, my God.
Right?
That is where we could have reigned supreme.
Right? Like with Queen or something, hey?
Right?
Right?
And then nobody would have cared.
Nobody would have cared about us, right? I think Celine Dion, she's going to have too many high notes for us.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And unless we just do the actions. The fist pumps and the chest bumps.
No, you still have to sing.
You still have to sing?
You still have to sing.
I think I could definitely do rolling in, you're gonna wish you never had, right? Hey, like with like a double.
You guys, you can't
see it, but
she's like double finger pointing.
Double finger, right? Do like a little like rolling up the wrist, right?
Rolling in the deep.
Right? You're gonna wish you. Oh yeah, I think we'd steal the show. For sure we could be backup singers. They would come to us.
Yeah.
We would just be known as like who you need to have on tour.
Well, because we're so engaging, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
We could be doing like cool actions and maybe like a little kick here and there.
Yeah. Make up our own stuff.
See, now we could probably fake background singing if we like went to the crowd and like got them to start singing, and then they're like essentially singing for us.
Yeah, singing for us, right?
Right.
Or, right? Because you know what? Because we can't all be like the HHG and be part of like the Schultz sisters, right?
Oh God.
Right? Can't be the backup singers for the Schultz sisters band, can we?
You know what? I don't know if I've ever heard Michelle sing.
Apparently she sang at her wedding, remember?
At her own wedding?
I thought so. I thought I heard something about that.
Oh my God.
Didn't I? Wow. Didn't I hear that? Probably it might have been one of those things I wasn't supposed to say. I don't know.
We could have done as
bet
backup singers. Good. We could bring Michelle with us. She could be the one who sings, and then we could just be the ones who are fun and like doing action.
She can do the work.
Yeah, she can do the work, and we'll just have the fun.
We'll just have the fun. I think that would work too.
Okay, but speaking of fun, Annette, who suggested, she sent a message, and she suggested that we add on to our growing business.
Oh my God, our empire.
Our empire. Yes, sorry. Our empire.
Our empire.
She has suggested a Boom Baby Fitness Center.
Ooh.
Fit hoops for everyone.
You get a fit hoop. You get a fit hoop. You get a fit hoop. Right? Just like Oprah used to do.
Right?
Right?
So now it's not just a bakery and cafe. Oh. It is a DIY lounge. It is a meat shop.
It's a butcher shop.
It's a butcher shop.
Yep.
What else do we have?
I don't even remember anymore.
Well, now we have a Boom Baby Fitness Center.
It is so big and sprawling. It's so out of control. And now can we, if the fit hoop works, I would like to teach the class. I am your fit hoop instructor, Lisa.
Oh my God.
Right? Take said fit hoop, strap it on, and twist.
And just twist.
Right? So I might even play a little bit of the oldies, right? Like, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Right? And get everybody right? I don't know. Or I might mix up to, I like to move it. Right? Could be anything.
Throw a little, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here. So take off your fit hoop, right? We could do so much with it. All right, fine. And now it's a Boom Baby Fitness Center.
Boom Baby Fitness Center.
Boom Baby Fitness Center.
Thanks, Annette. That was a good suggestion.
That's a good suggestion. I don't know. It's all things to all people is what it is.
Yes.
You know.
Okay, so Facebook Tuesday.
Oh my
God.
Oh my.
Who knew that this would really benefit me?
Interesting, hey? Interesting how this went.
They kicked your precious wings, the only thing that you will eat with your fingers, to the curb.
To the curb. It's like they took my heart and stomped on it. That's what I think this Tuesday's becoming, right? I think this Tuesday's becoming a F you, Lisa.
Yes, and by the way, Annette Annette, she's good. She noticed 2 things were missing.
Oh.
Poutine and hot dogs.
Well, you know what? As if I was putting hot dogs on there. I refuse to do that. I needed to some little bit of self-preservation.
Yeah, I didn't care. If you had put poutine, it wouldn't hurt my heart. But I did not think that there would be so much like hatred or dislike for the chicken wing.
Exactly. But funny that you mentioned this, because guess what? I have a little, the chicken wing was a little bit disappointed. Chicken wing was a little angry, actually. Chicken wing sent me a little note. I'm going to read it to you, okay?
All right.
And actually, the chicken wing was pissed.
Okay.
Right? Dear people, I loved you in the 80s, and I have adapted every time you've asked me to. You're finicky, but I never gave up on you. Love the chicken wing. And then the chicken wing wanted me to just explain a couple things to people.
Okay.
Chicken wing is feeling a little misunderstood, right? It technically should be the best meat because it's the diet meat. Just gives you a little, not a whole lot, right? We're not asking you to be a glutton. It's got your best interest in mind, right? It's just a little sampling, right? Not meant to be all the food you're going to consume for the week. It's just giving you a little sample. The issue that the chicken wing has with the people is really, it goes back to the 80s, right? Because in the 80s, the chicken wing felt very, 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 confident that it gave everybody the new food that everybody needed to have at the bar, right?
Yes.
There was no potato skins. There was no nachos. People weren't eating that stuff yet. They were eating a chicken wing, right? 5-cent chicken wings, right? And the chicken wing wants everybody to know, right? They at one time cost you nothing.
They cost you
nothing. Next to nothing. You could go out with your friends, drink your draft beer at your local pub, and eat lots of chicken wings for no money. Okay? Then people had an issue, right? People wanted change, right? They were getting they were getting finicky with the wing. So what did the chicken wing do? Oh, that's okay. We'll help you out here. We'll become boneless. Because apparently now the bone is causing you too much issue. You don't like the bone, okay? Fine. We'll adapt, right? We'll adapt. And then everybody loved the chicken wing as a boneless item, right?
Yes.
So everybody was going crazy over the boneless. And no, it's not a nugget, Andrea. It's not a chicken nugget when it's boneless. But the biggest thing is that the chicken wing then made one more adaptation to help out people. When everybody became, whether it was vegan or vegetarian, or they don't like meat, or they don't like this, it became really, really, really picky. What did the chicken wing do, Samantha? The chicken wing became cauliflower.
But then is it really a chicken wing?
It acts like a chicken wing. It acts like a boneless wing, right? It lets the cauliflower borrow all of its famous, fantastic sauces and meld into one. And what does the chicken wing get back in return? Nothing. It got kicked to the curb.
Yes, it did. Rudely kicked to the curb.
The chicken wing is not impressed with our people. The chicken wing was none too impressed that day. And that's not me. That's the chicken wing talking.
Just the chicken.
Right?
No, it has nothing to do with you. You were like, whatever, guys. You pick.
Whatever,
you
right?
do you.
You do you. You do you. I kick pasta. I don't care about pasta. Right? I can live without pasta. But the chicken wing, come on.
All right, okay.
And then the chicken wing has one question for all these people, all these haters of the chicken wing.
We're not done yet. All right.
The chicken wing is assuming that if you're hating it, you best be hating the rib too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Because, right, it's messy, it's bony, and it's got just a little bit of meat. It's a lot of work too.
Oh, okay.
So the chicken wing thinks you better be taking it down with you. That's all the chicken wing has to say about that.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm done. Okay. Done. Right? I'm done.
And the sermon is over.
Sermon is over. Right? Did my chicken wing proud.
All right, guys. If you like listening to us, share us with others. Who doesn't need a laugh and listening to Lisa go on about a chicken wing?
Right?
You can find us at pod.link/ISMH. Join in the fun on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we're playing a little bit with TikTok. If you like what you hear, you can support us through Patreon, and that is www.patreon.com/IShakeMyHead. For as little as $2 a month, you can get one Patreon only episode that is just for you guys, and you'll get the episode one day early as well. And also a reminder that we do have I Shake My Head swag at Threadless, which is www.ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And we do have the new motto t-shirt up that says, fuck it, I'll do better tomorrow.
And people are buying it, and they're showing us, they're sending us their pictures, and it looks awesome.
Yeah,
so
it looks really good. So
Yeah.
any suggestions for a motto on a t-shirt, guys, let us know, and we'll throw it up into the
I have not forgot about the water bottle.
No, okay, she's working on the water bottle.
Still working on the water bottle.
We're also part of the we're also part of the Podfix network, so head over there and check it out. There's lots of really cool podcasts there as well if you're a big podcast listener.
Awesome. Lots of neat things.
Yes.
I got something neat here. This is something I think people are going to be surprised to know about.
Uh-oh.
In the UK, they've made a burger after the Queen's favorite burger.
A burger after her burger?
Yeah, because she likes a good burger.
Oh, okay.
So they've reinvented it. You know what it's called?
What's it called?
The Mmmm burger. Right? And it's served with cranberry instead of ketchup.
Oh,
And-
so is it a turkey burger?
No, it's a burger. And no bun.
Interesting. So
I
she's
know.
also into non-essential bread.
She's also into non-essential bread. I feel like maybe Liz is copying me a little bit, right? I get it. It's okay, right? I'm not going to diss her. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, you know.
It's the way, right?
It's the way.
It's the way, right? Why you don't need the bread? You don't need the bread now, ma'am. Here's your Mmmm burger. I'm thankful that it didn't say that it came wrapped in lettuce,
Oh, yes.
right? Because
Yes.
I don't support that burger. But
I don't think the queen is going to do that.
No. And you know what? She's not picking something up in her hands either, right?
No, she's definitely using a fork and a knife. Oh my God. Are you following the queen or is the queen following you?
Am I maybe the queen?
You maybe are the
Right?
queen.
Maybe I'm part queen. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say when you think of it that way, right? It's, I don't know. It's hard to say. Our queen is almost at her 70th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Hey?
she's so close, so close.
That's
So exciting.
so crazy.
So exciting.
Okay. Well, okay. I watched something over the weekend that I think
Oh.
everyone needs to know. Guys, it's Netflix suggestion time.
Woohoo.
Okay, just deal with it because people like what I suggest. Okay, calm down.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
Okay. It's with Kirsten Bell, and
Uh-huh.
it's a series. Who knew? I thought it was a movie, and then I'm like, oh, it's a series. It's called The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window.
That's the title?
It is the longest title known to man,
Ah.
but it's a spoof. It's like a take on the new mystery genre novels that have come out,
Uh-huh.
which is The Woman in the Window, The Girl Across the Street. Like it's kind of a spoof on that.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's so campy, and there are moments when you think, I should laugh at this, but the actors in the scene are so dead serious when they're saying ridiculous lines.
Really?
It is very entertaining. I was surprised at the end. And then there's this, and then, you know, really, Lisa, you would like this show? You know why?
I wouldn't. I already
Yes.
know I don't.
No, you would. You know
Tell me
why?
Why?
She drinks a lot of wine.
Okay, well, I appreciate
She pops
that.
a lot. She empties. She has such a large wine glass that she can empty an entire bottle of red wine into
Nice.
one glass.
Nice. That's nice.
And then I think this could be a series that you could have like a wine drinking game,
Oh, there.
right?
Try play that with the HHC.
In every episode, she's opening up several bottles of wine and drinking them.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out then.
Yeah, it's really campy and fun and kind of suspenseful in a way, but
Huh. Interesting.
It was really entertaining. So that's my new Netflix suggestion, guys.
There you go. Thank you, Samantha. Okay, so
thank you, Lisa. I just want to thank you for allowing me to spend 2 minutes on that because I know how much you hate it.
You're welcome. It's not my favorite segment. Sorry. But you snuck it back in. So, that's fine.
I DFC'd, so.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. But guess what? I got issues. I got some issues I got to deal with right now, okay? It's really, really important. I read that they are making a prequel. You know how I feel about prequels.
Oh, God.
Not always a good idea.
No, not necessarily.
To the movie Grease.
Oh.
It's set in 1954, which apparently is 4 years prior to when the original Grease movie took place.
Okay.
I got issues all over the place. Like I don't care about I don't care about any of those people in their public school days.
So is Danny and Sandy going to be?
Well, where's Sandy? Sandy in Australia?
Yeah.
Sandy even exist?
So, oh.
Right? Do the pink are the pink ladies? Pink ladies aren't even pink ladies yet. They're not even ladies yet.
They're still in elementary school.
Yeah, they're still young girls, right? Huh. So how can
I'm trying to wrap my brain around what that kind of movie would look like.
You can't because.
And is Grease relevant still?
Well, I think it's a classic.
Yeah, but who's gonna go watch that?
To me, the movie Grease is a classic where, right, it's iconic. They did the sequel, which was Crash and Burn.
Oh,
right?
God, yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Right? The only good thing about that was that my kid sister's favorite song of all time was recorded from that, and she used to dance around and sing it.
Well, which one was that?
I'm a cool rider. She went through a phase where she would write out all the words to songs. And then she would sing them, right? She'd record it and then she would sing it. So I'm a cool rider.
Oh
right? I only remember the chorus.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Right? Oh my God, that's where they had the Hawaiian luau. And he jumped the pool.
Right, he jumped the pool. Right? So how horrible is a prequel going to be?
Oh, God, probably bad.
We don't need a prequel. Just keep Grease. Just keep Grease and leave it alone.
Don't, because then you're going to encourage them to remake Grease.
Then it's which we never need a remake. Then it's they're going to do a prequel to The Outsiders. I don't care what Ponyboy did when he was 7.
They're not going to do that.
No. But it could lead to things like that.
Oh, God.
It just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what they did before Grease.
Leave it alone.
I watched on TV the other night Betty White's special, her birthday special. Did you watch it?
I didn't even know it was on.
Do you ever check your guide?
Yes, I do.
Well, you must not, because you missed it. You missed that. You missed Janet Jackson.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the channel, actually. That's why I missed it.
It's A&E. You don't have A&E?
No, I don't have A&E.
I can't
Stop shaking your head.
I'm shaking my head. I don't get that, right? You don't have a sports channel. You don't have A&E.
I will find it. Calm down.
Yes, you need to get it. But anyways, it was Betty White. Jimmy Fallon hosted Betty White's birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so good. And you know what? It was so touching. Everybody, of course, it was funny. It was so touching. All of these great things. But the coolest part was that Betty White's #1 fan is Cher.
Get out.
And Cher sang, "Thank you for being a friend."
Get out.
Yes, and it was so cool. Oh, and you missed it.
Okay, well, I'm just going to have to go find that too.
You got to find it. And Cher was dressed so conservative. It was so funny. So conservative. But it was super cool. But she, loved Betty White, she said, since she was 7 years old. And her and Betty White were really good friends. And then she sang the song at the end. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so awesome. You have lived a good life when Cher is singing your theme song.
Well, and Cher's pretty cool, so.
Cher's super cool, right? So I'm just saying.
Well, what channel was that on? Because now inquiring minds want to know.
It was just on a normal cable channel.
Oh, okay.
Do you get cable? You get cable?
Yes, I get cable. Calm down.
I'm just saying.
Calm down.
I don't know what you get. I don't know.
I'll watch. I'll go find it.
You got to find it. It was so good.
Okay. I'm switching topics.
Okay.
the 3 least welcoming toppings are
on a pizza
are anchovies, pineapple, and jalapeno peppers.
Why does pineapple have to get thrown in there?
Because nobody likes pineapple, Lisa. Only
but compared
you.
Okay, but I understand the anchovies and the jalapenos, but a pineapple doesn't compare to that.
A pineapple is unnecessary on a pizza.
No mushrooms?
It's not Italian.
Mushrooms don't fit in there?
Mushrooms and peppers. That makes sense on a pizza.
Oh my God. You know what the HHG sent me a picture of today? She was out doing her shopping circuit. She bought some spices from Winners.
Okay.
Mushroom seasoning.
Oh,
I think I threw up in my mouth. That's so disgusting. So disgusting. So nasty. Like, to me, the 3 least favorite toppings for me would be mushrooms, mushrooms, and mushrooms.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
I love mushrooms, peppers, sometimes onions. I'm not a fan of your pineapple weirdness, but you do pineapple and bacon. Like, that's not even a thing. Like, you make up the weird, you have, what is it? Red onions, pineapple, and bacon?
Yeah, because I don't always like ham.
Well, I don't always like ham either, but I'm definitely not the girl who eats pineapple.
Yeah, I like pineapple. I like
Ugh.
pineapple on a pizza for sure.
And I never do for someone who says they're all about hot sauce now, they're hot sauce people, you should like jalapeno peppers.
Yeah, but I don't want to eat them. I like a taste, but I don't want to eat them. I don't want to burn my mouth off.
So you want it as sauce, but you don't want it as a vegetable.
I don't want to have to chew it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like my new thing.
I don't want to have to chew.
I don't want to have to chew my spices. I just want to have spices enhance my meal.
Okay.
I don't want to have to chew it. It's like my new thing with pudding, right? I like my milk in my pudding. That's how my milk is best served in pudding now. That's my new phase, right?
You hardly ever drink milk anyways.
I know. I don't love milk anymore, but I don't want to eat a jalapeno. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Mm-mm.
I wouldn't want to eat anchovies. They say are quite salty.
I think it's an ugly food.
It is an ugly.
It's removed from my palate because it's an ugly food.
It is an ugly food for sure.
I can't do it. Do you ever wonder? This is kind of just an odd thing, and I know it makes no sense. Let's talk about urinals. Okay. Do you ever
Are
wonder?
you sure?
Yeah. Why do urinals exist in public but not in private? like why can men pee in your normal toilet at home, but in public they gotta pee in a urinal?
Is it cheaper to have a urinal? That's a really good question, Lisa.
Like, why? Right? Because in a man's bathroom, you still have the toilet.
Why is it? Oh my God. Okay, let's think about this even in a more interesting, deeper way.
Okay.
Why is it totally okay for there to be a wall lined with urinals and men standing with each other side by side,
chatting,
peeing?
Yeah.
Why is that okay?
Why is that okay? Like, why does nobody think that's an odd thing?
Why does nobody think that's odd?
Right? Mind you, is it not? Do they not say men also will shower together too?
Well, that's
like in a locker room.
Parts shower.
Right. Women don't do that.
No, I don't. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We like our privacy. Right? We like a door. We like walls and a door.
We like walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Curtains.
Right, curtains. At very least, we like a curtain.
Why aren't there just regular bathrooms for like a stall with a toilet? Why are they to go pee? Is it because we think men should pee standing up all the time? That it's easier that they only sit to go number 2? That it's just a quick in and out to go to the urinal, do your thing, come out, hopefully wash your hands and go back out?
Maybe, right? Like, does it just make it go quicker?
Is it a quicker thing? Maybe that's why, because there's never a lineup at the men's toilet at a concert or a big venue.
Nope,
right? There's always a lineup for the women's.
Yeah,
because you gotta sit for everything.
You gotta sit and unzip and button and da da da.
Take down.
You got lots of moving parts, right? And
for men, it's unzip, pull it out, take a pee, put it back in, wash your hands.
Yeah,
done.
They're good to go. It's very quick, I think.
It's very quick.
But it just got me thinking, like why do they need urinals?
I don't know.
In today's day and age, why?
Well, because I think it's just quicker because men pee quicker. Maybe that's the whole point. But then again, to your point, why do they not exist in private?
So then are we saying that the slow part of peeing is the up and down? Is that what the slow part in peeing is? Is the up and down? The knees? The bending of the knees? Is that what's slowing us down peeing?
No, well, it might be, but it might be also the fact that you have to take off the bottom half of your clothing.
Right, because we can't just like unzip a part of us.
No.
Right,
no, we cannot.
We have more to take off.
We do. So maybe that's the slow part.
Maybe. Or the bending of the knees, up and down, right? We're going to just keep you standing to keep it moving, keep you standing.
It moving.
Right?
Keep it moving.
I was just curious about that.
Well, let's get a little more curious, shall we, Lisa?
Yes, we shall, Samantha.
Guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner!
All right, Samantha, I got 3 questions for you this week. You ready?
Oh, God, here's hoping, hey?
Number 1. What's muesli?
Oh.
Like, what is that? What is muesli?
Well, I think it's like a cereal, and I think it's good for you.
We eat it?
Yeah, yeah, I think it's like oats and nuts and grains and quinoa.
Doesn't sound that delicious to me.
No, I would never eat it.
But because I heard about it, muesli.
Yeah, you could eat. I think you can eat it warm and cold.
Ew.
Oh my God! I shouldn't say anything because I have really no clue.
No clue.
But I do know that you can eat it.
Okay, so it's an edible food.
Yes, it's very healthy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I was just curious.
Don't ask me because I don't.
I just saw it and I'm like, hey, what is that? Like, what is that stuff?
Well, you know what, Lisa? Why don't you try it?
It doesn't sound like something I'm interested in.
No.
No, I don't think so. Okay, question number 2. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Who thought the Slinky was going to be a fun toy?
But didn't we think it was a fun toy?
Did we? I don't think I cared.
Did you have a Slinky?
Yeah.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah. But I don't think that I cared about it.
Slinky, Slinky,
right?
Wonderful, wonderful toy.
Yeah.
Slinky.
Yeah. It's good for a boy or a girl or something, or a boy or something. I don't know. It was but I don't
think it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It was like, cause it was a unisex toy. It was good for all people.
Oh my God. And it only went up and down stairs.
That's all it did. All it did. Right. It was no good on the flat ground.
No. It really didn't do much, but yet it was very popular.
Yeah. I was just thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, God, like that for hours of fun that Slinky was.
Hours.
On the staircase. And then again, it's promoting playing on the staircase, which was not something that should be promoted, right?
No,
are we not taught to not play on the stairs?
I do believe we are.
Right, unless you have the Slinky, it's okay. Lisa, are you on the stair? You got the Slinky? Okay, that's fine. Lisa, you got your Slinky.
Oh my God.
Right? And it was just like a wire coil.
Yeah.
Weird.
Now that was a one-hit wonder.
That was a one-hit wonder, right? That was a one-hit wonder. Question number 3, Samantha. You ever wonder where we would be without buttons?
Well, we would have like some trouble keeping our clothes closed.
Right? It's like, imagine if they never made buttons.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, because Velcro didn't show up for a while.
And Velcro, I think, has taught us it's not all it was meant to be.
Right.
Right.
Oh, well then we would be
on a shoe.
Yeah, but we would be tying everything then. We would have ties on all of our clothes.
We would. We'd have.
How cumbersome is that?
Yeah. Right. A lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of work. That's all I got. Those were my questions this week.
Well, Lisa, those were really good.
Yeah. Just curious about a couple things. You know how I get.
Okay. Well, I'm curious. Like, how often do you think we use canned goods anymore?
Oh, I still like some good old canned corn.
I like canned peas every once in a while.
Yeah, but that's like or a can of soup.
I like canned chili.
Ew.
Yeah, I do.
You eat canned chili?
Yeah, it's good.
Ew.
You throw your own beans into it and stuff.
Huh. Get
it going? No? Am I the only one?
I think you might be the only one. I think you might be the only one. Like, remember we used to eat like canned spaghetti and can like ravioli?
Oh, well, I still eat canned ravioli.
You still eat that stuff? Yeah, you never outgrew your ravioli days.
I like it. 'It. It tastes good.
It's disgusting.
No, it's not. It's a good
I don't
hearty.
know.
It's a good hearty lunch.
It's a good
hearty lunch.
It's like retire Chef Boyardee. Okay, enough already.
Okay, stop it from the girl who ate alphagetti.
That's different. Alphagetti is so much better.
Alphagetti is not any different. Nor is okay. And who's eating canned spaghetti? That's just disgusting.
That's the same as alphagetti, just not made into alphas. Made into alphabets.
It's still disgusting.
Alphagetti's not disgusting. Alphagetti with toast, so good.
What?
So, yeah, ask the HHG too. She eats that shit.
Alphagetti with toast.
So good.
No.
So good. Yeah, it's so good. So I guess what we're saying is that we're not really using canned goods the way we used to.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Have we gotten away from canned goods?
Well, because are you eating canned ham and canned turkey?
No, never, ever.
Yeah. We used to do that back in the 80s. Remember canned ham?
Yeah, I never ate it, so no, I don't.
Yes, you did. Liar.
I'll eat like tuna snack. I never eat canned ham.
No, Pennington's, remember?
Not canned ham.
Yes, mixed
Never.
with cream cheese.
That's a tuna snack.
No, it's not. Remember we had it at Christmas?
You made that. I never made that.
And then you mixed it with cream cheese and you brought it. No, you ate it too.
I never made that.
You ate it too.
No,
yes,
that was your nasty thing. Yes, you bring it. Yeah, you bring it in like a Tupperware bowl and you stir it all together. Don't pan that shit off on me, Samantha. I brought the meatballs with the Diana sauce. I was classy that way.
Oh, okay.
Right? You brought Spam dip. That's exactly. It was a Spam dip. That's all on you, my friend.
It wasn't Spam.
Totally on. Oh no, it was cheaper than Spam. Right?
Okay, good but try. Speaking of days gone by or things gone by,
yeah.
Would you be interested in watching a movie with Pam and Tommy?
Like the sex tape?
Yeah, the Pamela Anderson and Tommy.
Like, do I want to see the sex tape? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm not asking you to see the sex tape.
Oh, I would say yes, I might see the sex tape.
There's apparently a movie being made about Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee.
No.
And they're being referred to as the Bennifer of the early 90s because of the sex tape.
Oh, I thought you had like a copy of the sex tape. I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Yes,
okay.
I have a copy of this. No, don't get excited.
I have no interest in them.
Okay,
None.
Well, apparently, like this is a movie and it's being made or it's made, and apparently it's going to be on the TV. So I feel like you should watch it.
No, you like those movies. Like, remember when you tried to convince me to watch Salt and Pepper and it wasn't Salt and Pepper? And I'm like, okay, at least Janet Jackson's Janet Jackson. Right? You're like, no, you'll love it. It's Salt and Pepper. It's not Salt and Pepper.
What? Wendy's wasn't Wendy.
No, and I hated that one too. No, I don't want to watch the fake them. I just want the real them.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I'm taking the sex tape. I'm just joking.
Too bad it's not in circulation anymore.
Damn, hey, damn. Okay, but here's something interesting. Tom Brady, right? NFL quarterback.
Yes, I know who he is, surprisingly.
He retired.
Oh, like officially?
It is official now.
Wow.
He officially did retire, right?
Okay.
And the Super Bowl is not this weekend, but the next weekend. So you know what that means, right? Appetizers. Appetizers.
Okay,
right? Happy Sunday.
I might actually even buy appetizers for that Sunday because I'm going to watch only the halftime show.
You usually only watch the halftime show.
I never watch the halftime. But this one is going to be epic. Not only was I excited 2 years ago because it was J-Lo. Right. Super excited for that.
Yes.
But this year it's our childhood. There's
some good ones. There's some good ones.
Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem.
Look who's back. Back again. Eminem's back.
Gonna be awesome.
It will be good.
Epic.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Definitely you should have some snacks for that.
I'm only interested in halftime.
Right? I've been watching all of the football playoffs, which is more than what I ever do, but they've been all really good games.
That's right? What people keep telling me.
Yeah, really good games. And interesting. So the Cincinnati Bengals, they're going to the playoffs. They were like the underdogs. The Los Angeles Rams, I think they were an underdog. They're going. Here's my question, okay? And I know you don't really know a lot about sports. I'll break it down. Shawn Mcaveigh, he is the Rams head coach.
Uh-huh.
He's 36.
Oh.
How are people, and the other coach for the Cincinnati is under the age of 40. How are these people under the age of 40 this successful in these sports? And what are you and I doing? Nothing.
I don't think we're in sports, so that would
We're
be
definitely
one.
not in sports. We are definitely not in sports.
We're definitely
but
not in
36
sports.
years old. Think of your 36-year-old self. And were you leading an NFL football team that generates hundreds of millions of dollars to the Super Bowl? No, you weren't.
No,
you weren't, right? No, right?
Well,
we were trying to figure out how to pay our rent.
Yep, we were.
Yeah.
I think, Lisa.
Like, how can they be so young and so successful?
They worked really, really hard.
Wow. Hey.
Yeah. Harder than you.
Apparently harder than me. Man.
Oh, you took they took a path. You took a path.
I guess I learned some lessons along the way. I don't know. I'm just like amazed, right? That they're so young and so successful. I'm like, good on them.
I don't know why you're so amazed. Like, people, like, this is not the norm, I think.
I don't know. It's like I look at all the doctors at the hospital and I'm like, they're all 10.
They are all.
Every doctor now is Doogie Howser, hey? Everybody is Doogie Howser. And I'm like, how did you all become doctors?
We should be thankful people still want to become a doctor.
Yeah.
Or a nurse. Or anyone in the healthcare field at this point.
That's good. That's a good point. You know what I want? You know how we're waiting for the Fitbit?
Yes.
You know what else I want? I want kettlebells.
It's not the Fitbit, it's a Fit Hoop.
Oh, the Fit Hoop. Sorry, I got it mixed up.
God.
I got my Fitbit ready to go. It's waiting for the Fit Hoop. I want kettlebells.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What are you going to do with a kettlebell?
I'm going to kettlebell them. I'm going to kettlebell them.
You're going to kettlebell them.
I'm going to kettlebell.
And what is a kettle? What are you going to kettlebell? Like,
I'm
are you lifting it? Are you hoofing it? Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm going to kettle the bell. I'm going to kettlebell. Kettlebells. I'm going to pick it up with my hands.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. I'm going to kettlebell.
Don't.
I'm good at kettlebell. I want a kettlebell.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Get a small one because the big ones are really heavy.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going to start off with like the 20-pound ones, but like maybe like a 5-pound kettlebell. Right? Put it between my legs and just kettlebell away.
Are you going to sit while you do that or are you going to stand while you do that?
No, I'll stand for kettlebells.
Okay.
I'm going to stand. I think we need to order some.
No, I'm not doing any more of that because the Fit Hoop hasn't shown up yet.
It's
so I'm
coming.
not totally convinced that it's here.
It's coming. It's coming. I think we need to go to the Canadian Tire and invest in the kettlebells.
You can invest in a kettlebell. I have no interest in a kettlebell.
Why don't you want kettlebells?
Because.
What'd the kettlebell ever do to you?
No, I don't want one.
It's just like a free weight, but it's a kettlebell. You just pick it up and you kettlebell.
I will take you to said Canadian Tire and you can get your own kettlebell, but I'm not buying one.
And then you just kettlebell.
Why don't we just figure out how to Fit Hoop first?
I know, and then we'll kettlebell. Right? We Fit Hoop and then we kettlebell. Because you know why? I want to get rid of my this.
You know what I
want to get rid of my arm.
Lisa? You know what I wish for? That you'd stop learning words. That's what I want you to do. I want you
Samantha,
to stop
listen.
learning words.
Listen, if I can kettlebell my flabbiness under my arms away.
Oh my God.
That's my goal for the summer. But
maybe your Fit Hoop could do that as well. You don't know how magical this thing is yet.
No, I don't.
You do not know.
But I'm just saying, I think I want a kettlebell. I feel I want a kettlebell.
Okay.
All right. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I might be really good at it.
You might be. Hey?
It's just lifting. It's just lifting something.
Yes.
Right? It's just lifting. How hard is lifting?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Kettlebell.
I'd like to teach you something today. Lisa, it's things you ought to know. All right, Lisa. Some fun facts about wings.
Are you going to rub this in?
Yes, I am.
Oh, bitch, please. All right, Samantha.
All right. Buffalo, New York is responsible for National Chicken Wing Day.
Yeah, because that's buffalo wings.
Yes. The mayor of Buffalo created National Chicken Wing Day in 1977.
Wow.
Yes. The world record for most chicken wings ever is 444, and they ate them in 26 minutes.
That's a lot of wings, hey?
That's not boneless.
That's not boneless. You couldn't do boneless. You couldn't eat that many boneless.
Oh, yeah. Ranch is more popular than blue cheese for a dipping sauce for wings.
Ouch.
Oh, yes, because you like a good blue cheese,
like
don't
a good
you?
blue cheese, yeah.
There was a chicken wing shortage in 2013.
I never knew that.
I know.
Wow.
Where were we? What were we doing?
Do you like the chicken wing or the what is it? The flats or the, what do they call them? The drums or the flats?
I like the drumstick better.
I like the flats better.
I know, because you're weird that way.
Yeah. Seems like it's easier.
The Super Bowl is a big day for eating chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
About 1.2 billion are eaten every year during the Super Bowl.
And yet
everybody kicked them to the curb.
The I Shake My Head Facebook page kicked them to the curb. 1.2 billion people are 1.2 billion are eaten on one day. And we kick them to the curb.
Right?
All right.
I don't know.
All right, friends of the podcast.
All right, Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
Other than the friends of the podcast and the chicken wings. I've been shaking my head at snaps.
Like snap peas?
Like snaps on your clothing.
You should be thankful there are snaps.
Really? Because are snaps a good idea?
Yes.
Why do you think snaps are a good idea?
Because they're snappy.
No, but snaps have the potential to let loose.
So do buttons.
I'm not saying I'm a fan of buttons. I'm shaking my head at fasteners. That's what I'm doing. I'm shaking my head at things that fasten.
Why? Did you have Did you have something happen?
I didn't, but I just thought, like my winter coat has snaps and it makes me feel very like I'm 7 as I'm doing up my snaps. Has my zipper and then my snaps. And I'm like, do I need these snaps on my coat? Not really. Right? They're decorative. I get it.
Oh, good God. Okay.
That's all. I've just been shaking my head at my snaps on my winter coat.
Okay. Because you hate your snaps on your winter coat.
Yeah, I rarely snap them.
You don't do up your coat?
No, I zip up my coat, but I don't necessarily do the snap part.
Oh.
Right? Seems like a little extra work I'm not interested in.
So you're a little half done up then?
I'm half done up. But you can't tell. It doesn't look it. Still presents as a full done up.
You're still presenting well.
Yeah, which then even makes me question the snaps even more.
Why do you even have them?
Why do you even have to have them? What about you, Samantha? What have you been shaking your head at this week?
I've been shaking my head at society looking at moms getting their kids fast food as being lazy. But if the dad does it, he is considered fun.
Oh, he's like super dad.
Yeah. So I think it's a double standard. I say yes, it's a double standard. I think for some reason in today's society, if a mom does something as like a shortcut to her life,
she's lazy.
She's a slacker. But if a dad does it, you're a genius.
It's just burgers and fries with dad. Really?
Right?
Interesting. I never thought about it like that.
And I'm not even a mom, but I was just like, that's a bit of a double standard I'm not totally excited about. Right?
Interesting.
I think if a mom wants to have a break and she's like, I am not making food today, or we're going out for supper, here's a McDonald's, it's a treat.
Yeah.
Cut her some slack. Why does she have to provide the food?
Exactly.
Why does she have to be the mom who stays home and cooks?
Exactly. I agree with that too.
Right? Why does that have to be seen as a bad thing?
Yeah, I agree. That doesn't make any sense. I shake my head at that.
Yeah. Isn't that bad?
Yeah. I don't get that. I don't get that.
Okay, our special mention this week is Haley Sims.
Oh, what's Haley shaking her head at?
She's shaking her head at trying to make plans with a group of friends. One person in a group is silent, then plans are made, and that person finally pipes up and everything needs to change.
Fair enough. Right. Nobody, the I don't say anything until it's too later.
Or that's inconsiderate.
Yeah, right? Because if you're not happy with something, then just pipe in.
Or if you're not paying attention, you snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose. You go with the crowd.
Fair
enough. Thanks, Haley.
Thanks. Now, remember, guys, we want you to share your I Shake My Heads with us. So email us at ismhead@gmail.com or direct message us on Facebook. We'll pick one to talk on the podcast each week. As you know that we've been doing that now for the last few weeks. So get to it, friends of the podcast. Send in your I Shake My Head so that we can mention you on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Remember to check us out on our social media. It's Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. We want to
thank... And my challenge still stands.
Yes.
Where we want everybody that comes on the Facebook group, or everybody, if you have a friend that's never listened to the podcast, challenge them to listen.
I agree.
Right? Emily I can never say her last name. What's Emily's last name? Prokop?
I think so.
Okay, I can never ever pronounce that last name. She had an interesting thing on Twitter, and she said she would like to hear a podcast where people review their very first episode. And I thought,
good God, no.
Oh, I told her, I said, I'm all over that. I said, I'll figure out how Sam and I can do that. It'd be so funny.
We are going to be horrible.
It's so bad, right? It's so bad.
Oh my God.
But I'm like, wouldn't that be fun to do on a Facebook Live?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if we can, but...
Emily, it's a bad suggestion.
I was curious. I'm curious about it. I'm curious.
Okay. We want to thank John for putting together our podcast. He does a great job. We really appreciate that. Lisa, do you have anything else?
I don't, Samantha. I think that I think we're at the end of the show.
We are at the end of the show.
Whoa, go figure, right? Go figure. All right. I don't think that there's anything else. I think that's it. I think I had enough of you for 1 week.
All righty.
All right. Always a pleasure.
Should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.